A meal for the heart. The morning sun glimmered over the fields surrounding Lady Marlene's estate. Birds sang from the hedges, and the stone steps of the manor gleamed faintly after the dew had dried. There, Carly swept the entrance with steady motions, her golden braid glinting in the light. "Good morning, Carly." She looked up to see Luma hurrying toward her, Bar at her side, carrying his lute slung across his back. Carly smiled. "Good morning, Luma. Oh, Bar, it's you. It's been a while." Bar grinned warmly. "Good morning, my lovely friend." "I'm back." "When did you return?" Carly asked with surprise. "Just 2 days ago," Bar replied. "Fresh from my homeland." Carly shook her head with a gentle laugh. "Then welcome back, traveler." But Luma stepped forward quickly, her expression troubled. "Sorry to bother you, Carly. I need your help." Carly set aside the broom, concern softening her features. "What is it, Luma? How can I help?" Luma's hands twisted nervously against her apron. "It's about Tariq. He hasn't come out of his room since the other day. I didn't realize how much it hurt him when Bar surprised me, and when we kissed in front of him. Even Master Elric and King Francis have tried to convince him to come out, but he doesn't respond. And I don't have the courage to approach him myself." Her eyes wavered. "You are the only one who can help me." Carly was quiet for a moment, thinking. Then she smiled gently, her warmth like sunlight breaking a cloud. "I see," she said. "If words cannot reach him, perhaps kindness can. A man can shut his heart to voices, but not always to a meal made with care." She touched her chin thoughtfully. "I will prepare him something simple, warm, and filling. Food can ease sorrow more than speeches sometimes." Bar tilted his head, curious. "What will you cook then?" Carly chuckled softly. "Something from the heart. A broth with herbs for comfort, bread fresh from the oven for strength, and a touch of honey for hope. When he tastes it, he will know someone still thinks of him with care." Luma's eyes brightened, hope sparking. "Carly, thank you." Carly placed a hand on her shoulder. "Don't worry, Luma. Leave this to me. I will find a way to reach him." Bar smiled faintly, though his eyes betrayed the weight of understanding. "I will not go with you. It would hurt him more to see me there. Go together, the both of you. He will listen." The visit. By afternoon, the tray was ready, steaming broth, golden bread, and a small dish of honey. Carly and Luma carried it together through the quiet halls of the estate. At last, they stood before the tall oak door of the royal guest chamber. Luma hesitated, her heart racing. She raised her hand, knocking softly. "Lord Tariq, ? She called. No answer. Her voice trembled as she added, "It's me, Luma." The sound of a latch clicked almost immediately. The heavy door creaked open, and there he was. Tariq, weary but composed, his green robes rumpled, his eyes tired from long nights without rest. Yet when he saw her, something in his face softened. "You may enter," he said quietly. The chamber was sparse, lit only by a shaft of daylight spilling through half-drawn shutters. Books and scrolls lay stacked on a side table, but the air was heavy with silence. Carly entered first, carrying the tray. She placed it gently on the small wooden table near his chair, bowing her head respectfully. "I've made this for you, my lord. Please take it. It will warm your body as much as your spirit." Then, with quiet grace, she stepped back, letting the two speak. Luma clasped her hands together. "Tariq, Master Elric and King Francis are worried for you. You haven't eaten since that day." "Why?" Tariq lowered his gaze. "I was not starving myself, Miss Luma. I was fasting in prayer, seeking strength and forgiveness." His voice was calm but tinged with weariness. Luma's chest tightened. She stepped closer, her voice trembling. "Then I must tell you the truth. I'm sorry, Tariq. I should have told you sooner that I already had someone I love deeply. I was afraid of hurting you, so I stayed silent. But that silence hurt you more." Tariq lifted his eyes, the sorrow in them clear yet gentle. "No, do not blame yourself. It was not your silence that wounded me. It was my own heart, foolish enough to fall where it had no right. I did not know you already belonged to another, Luma's lips quivered. Still, I hurt you. And I can never take back that moment. She stepped closer, her voice softer. But please believe me, I respect you, Tariq. I admire you. You are kind, wise, and noble. My regret is only that my heart was not free for you. For a long moment, Tariq simply looked at her. Then, slowly, a faint smile curved his lips, not whole, not healed, but something fragile, like dawn breaking after a storm. You are honest now, he said softly. And that is enough. My heart may ache still, but I will endure. Your happiness is all I can pray for. Luma's eyes glistened. Thank you, Tariq. Behind them, Carly's heart warmed at the sight. She said nothing, but in her quiet gaze was relief for both of them. Tariq reached for the tray, breaking a piece of bread with steady hands. He bowed his head once more before tasting it. It has been long since I last ate. Please, thank the kind maid who prepared this. It is comforting. Carly smiled gently. It was my honor, my lord. And for the first time in days, the chamber felt a little less heavy. The next day, the great doors of the castle library creaked open, and the faint scent of parchment and ink drifted out into the hall. The old librarian, bent but bright-eyed, looked up from his desk and nearly dropped the quill from his fingers. Lord Tariq, he exclaimed, hurrying forward with unsteady steps. Welcome back, my boy, welcome back. We feared you had forgotten us. Tariq bowed his head humbly. Forgive my absence. My heart faltered, but now I return to the path I know best. The librarian's face broke into a smile as he clapped him gently on the arm. A path of books and wisdom never fails. Come, your desk waits for you. At the far end of the chamber, Princess Florina sat with a heavy tome open before her, her glasses glinting in the sunlight. When she noticed him, her eyes widened and she set her quill down quickly. Lord Tariq, she said softly, adjusting her spectacles. You have returned. He inclined his head respectfully. And gladly so. The library feels emptier without your company, Princess. A faint blush touched her cheeks, though she smiled. Then let us resume what we left unfinished. Side by side, they bent over their books. Florina shared her notes on the realm's histories, while Tariq unfolded scrolls of philosophy from his homeland. Their voices were quiet, their words thoughtful, trading knowledge, testing ideas, and weaving threads of wisdom together. For the first time in days, Tariq felt the heaviness in his chest ease, not gone, not forgotten, but tempered by purpose. And Florina, usually silent and withdrawn, found herself speaking freely because with him, she felt no judgment, no demand for anything but thought. The library filled once more with the gentle sound of pages turning, of minds working, of two souls bound not by romance, but by the simple, noble act of sharing knowledge beneath the quiet light of day.